Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our, it seems, semi-annual testing of the Cayo Perico heist after a new major DLC. That's right, how are you guys doing? Hopefully you all having a fantastic weekend today so far. It happens. It happens every single time there's a DLC. I'll have people tell me that there's something changed in the Cayo Perico heist. Now, obviously, if you guys are new to the channel, you may not know, I've done hundreds of Cayo Perico heist videos. I like to think I'm pretty decent at it. I've done it in every single way you can do it. I've done every entry, every escape, every loot, everything you can imagine with the Cayo Perico, okay? And every time people are saying it's been nerfed or buffed. This time I heard at least one person say it was buffed, saying that there was less guards and that the guards have their red cones back. That I'm excited for. Let's jump into it. All right, so no wasting time here today. I've set this thing up and we're just going to go straight to it. I always do the meta when it comes to doing these tests, just because I feel like this is what most people, the majority of people, do this meta. So we're going to do it this way. That way you can't be like, oh, well, if you do it this, listen, this is the meta. I'm assuming you're doing it this way. So long fin, main dock is our entry. Compound entry will say drainage. We are actually doing drainage. Escape point will say main dock, but that's another thing we have to test. Can't remember if that was something that somebody said, but we're going to be doing our typical thing here anyway. Believe me, I will know if there's even a leaf out of place in this. All right, so far, as far as the setups and everything are concerned, it's no different. We'll go Blue City, Slick. We'll go Blue City. I should put my headset on though so I can hear, just in case there's anything changed. I'm happy it's sunny and beautiful day here, because when I was doing the setup mission and the scout mission, it was pitch black and bloody awful weather. So I'm excited. Guys, by the way, literally right after this video, make sure you subscribe with notifications on, because right after this, I just finished making, before I did this one, the new Cayo Perico Survival, which is sick. It looks so bloody good. Let me turn my headset down a little bit. It looks so bloody good. You start off in El Rubio's compound, and then once you do a few there, you actually drive your car to the next location. I think it's the main dock. And then from there, then you move down to the West Beach. And then from there, you go to the North Dock. It's sick. It looks like a really cool survival. And I cannot wait. So make sure you subscribe with notifications on. Right after this video, maybe an hour after this one goes live, I'll have that video going up. And I can't wait. I genuinely can't wait for you guys to see it. It looks sick. We go over the video. We showcase you what it's all about. There's new characters. It looks sick. It looks sick. Anyway, so far, as I'm sure you guys have noticed, nothing's changed. There is absolutely no difference here whatsoever. So let's just go ahead and get our loot, because obviously we still want to get the bloody elite challenge. Even if we're doing this just to test out the guards and stuff, we still want to get the elite challenge. Now, I know there's 2 stacks of grass here, a stack of cash upstairs, and another stack of grass on the other side. Loot stocks stinks. I was going to say sucks and stinks at the same time, so we said stocks. But anyway, so yeah, we want to get the elite challenge here today. So far, there's absolutely nothing different. Absolutely nothing different. I would notice, like I say, even if there was an inch of something that was out of place. But so far, nothing. So these give you a third. So I may have to go onto the other side and grab the other stack for another third. Because the only thing here is upstairs. There's some cash. And that's not going to fill my bag. That's not going to fill my bag. So let's go ahead. Head on over to the other side. Risk it for a biscuit. Where's this guard, man? Are you going to come and turn around? There we go. Risk it for a biscuit. We're going to go right over there. See if we can grab another stack of grass. It's annoying that we have to go over there. Because like I say, I would like to just get this done and dusted. So we can get straight to the compound. Because the compound and the escape is arguably the thing that's more important here as far as loot is concerned, right? Or as far as changes are concerned. Sorry, loot on my brain. All right, so see that car that's coming? Like, it's going to turn around. Sometimes it can see bodies if they're... Like this guy up here. Like, sometimes it can see that guy. I feel like we're going to have to take that guy out, unfortunately. He's going to turn around. Now he's walking. He's gone. He's gone. My guy is gone. Now I need to take out this camera. There's no disguise here, unfortunately. So the disguise would just make it easier. Well, it would just give me a little bit of peace of mind. But there's no disguises here right now. I just need to grab this before that guy up ahead there turns around. I think the way we killed that guy on the staircase, no one should see his body. Like I say, sometimes the car can drive and turn around. And when it does a U-turn, sometimes it sees the body. But hopefully we can just get in and get out of here now as fast as possible. All right, let's up over this wall. Get our boat and just leave. Because like I say, that's the most important part. So supposedly someone did say that the red cones are back, which is good, especially, specifically for new players. Because if you're new and you jump in and you don't know what those red cones mean, especially if you have a disguise on, once the game tells you if you get a disguise, you can avoid the guards and then you walk into one of those cones, which is supposed to be bloody red and it's not. Whoa! Which is supposed to be red and it's not. Yeah, it can be really frustrating. Oh my god, is this the slowest boat at turning known to man? I feel like if I just floor it while turning right now, it should... Yeah, why am I stressing? We got loads of room. All right, let's fast forward this until we get there anyway, because you guys know there is nothing that happens from here until the compound. So let's speed this up. All right, guys, we're here at the compound. There's a lot of bloody boats driving around. But we're here at the compound. Let's go ahead. We can probably fast forward this part too, because I'm sure at this point, you guys all know how to... Why is my rebreather like freaking the hell out? You see that down there? And why did it... Okay. I don't know what's happening. All right. So anyway, like I say, we'll fast forward through this. I'm sure you guys already know how to do this at this point. So let's speed this up. My rebreather down there is giving me a headache. I'll tell you that much for free. Let's get out of this water so I can stop that bloody... All right. Anyway, so I haven't paid attention. Do we see his guards yet? No, we can't see any of the guards yet. All right. Let's see if anything's different inside the compound. Sometimes when there's updates, people talk about the cameras being different. Sometimes it's the guards. So I'm going to do my typical run. And if I get caught right now, they've changed something. Because I've done this a million times and I know this like the back of my hand. Guards' cones are not red. Guards' cones are not red. I feel like... I have a feeling this is just going to be your semi-annual Cayo Perico meta reminder. I feel like twice a year when there's a new DLC, I feel like I do this meta just to let you know that it's still the meta. And it doesn't look like it's any different here today. These guards do not have red cones, and they should have red cones, so that has not been fixed. There was nothing different coming in here. The guards are walking exactly the same. The cameras, from what I can see, are exactly the same. The Juggernaut doesn't have his red cone on him either. That's exactly the same. How much cash? 30 to 100? That was about 60, 70. That's exactly the same. Was there a painting in here? There was a painting. I could have done that instead of risking it for a biscuit for that bloody... grass earlier, but then I would have had to do something. It's fine. All right, let's speed through this. All right, so my buddy El Rubio just said this time we are waiting for them. He always says that anyway. He says he's prepared for us. Nothing's changed, and he's definitely not prepared for us. That is for damn sure. All right, no guards around here. No, we've got the ruby necklace too, if I didn't mention that. Nothing's changed, guys. This is as easy as ever. The guards, unfortunately, don't have their red cones. Nothing seems different. Nothing seems different at all. All right, we've picked it up. Let's get out of here. There's only one thing left to test at this point. Well, first of all, we need to escape. Let's not count all our eggs in the basket. What am I saying? Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. We need to escape here without triggering the alarm. Once that's been done, we need to escape without... I think that guard just got there. Oh, I was just about to run down there. Sorry, my good sir. You know what, Jug? Just bloody hurry up, will ya? I could have made it. I could have bloody made it. Oh, my God. Is that guy going to turn around now, though? I feel like I need to go right now. I can't. I would have triggered the alarm right there. I was about to run. I was getting impatient. Thank God that I didn't, because I would have had to start all this over again, because I wouldn't have been able to test my theory here. All right, let's get out of here. I was thinking of my own advice in my head. Like, don't rush, don't panic, take your time. It's better to be safe than sorry. I was almost about to run there, and I was like, nah, let's hold back. And I'm glad I did, because I would have definitely triggered the alarm. Okay, now we've escaped. This is done. It's done. We should get the elite challenge. Everything should be hunky-dory. The only thing to test right now, the last thing, is that you can still escape off the bottom map. And I'm going to be honest with you, it probably should be patched. It kind of isn't. There's no reason for you to be able to just jump in the water and for you to be able to escape that easily without driving to like the main dock, North Dock, or Kasaka if that's your option, or something like that. So this is definitely, I'm surprised. I'm incredibly surprised that this has not been patched. Like genuinely surprised. All right, we're just gonna go straight here because I did commit this on a weird angle. Why am I dying? I have a rebreather on. Let's go underwater again. Why was I dying? Did you guys see that? My health was going down. I had a rebreather on, even though it's flashing like crazy right now. But then I started dying. A body's been found. That's fine. Is this still going to work? Is it done? Like right now, it should be done any second now. Right now. Right now? Done. Okay, other than the rebreather not working there for a second, that's never happened to me before, but maybe that's just, and it's never flashed like that. So there's definitely something they've done in this update that's caused the rebreather to kind of like glitch out a little bit. It didn't work when I jumped in and it's been flashing. That's not the end of the world though. It seemed to have worked when I got out the water and went back into it. And we were able to escape. And we got the elite challenge, I'm assuming here. Let's see how much money we got. Actual take. That's a stinker. Where's our elite challenge? I didn't trigger no alarms. Okay, elite challenge 1121. So come on, give me my little bonus. Full loot bags, all of that. Yeah, you know what's crazy about the elite challenge? It's really not worth it. I mean, it is worth it, obviously, but you only get like, what was that, like 50 grand more for doing the elite challenge? That's nuts. Anyway, guys, now that I've just been flashbanged, of course, it's bloody raining. Now that we've been flashbanged, now that we've finished this thing, that's it. It's still the meta. There's still nothing's changed. You still have the red cones. You can still leave on the bottom. The cameras look exactly the same. Now, your rebreather seemed like it was bugged a little bit, but other than that, it's the same. It's the exact same thing. This is still the meta. I'll be checking within you guys once more next time there's an update on this. So I'll see you there. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Make sure you subscribe with notifications. Later today, I have the video on the bloody new Cayo survival. It's sick. I'll see you there. Goodbye.